In the restless heart of New York, a young man named Sylvester Stallone carried a dream that refused to fade. He had the look of someone the world overlooked, a partially paralyzed face, a voice others dismissed, and rejection letters that piled higher than hope. Casting directors turned away, opportunity slipped through his fingers, hunger became familiar. At his lowest point, desperation forced a choice that would haunt him. He sold his beloved dog, the one companion who never doubted him, just to afford food. It was not weakness that drove him there, but the brutal cost of staying alive when the world offered nothing in return. But somewhere beneath the weight of failure, something unbreakable remained. One night, after watching a boxing match that stirred something deep within him, an idea struck. Not just a story, but a reflection of his own struggle. A fighter who refuses to stay down, a man the world underestimates, yet who keeps rising. For 3 days straight, he wrote with relentless focus. That story became Rocky. When he presented it, the response came quickly. Studios were interested, but there was a condition. They wanted the script, not him. They offered money he desperately needed, but refused to let him play the lead. For many, it would have been enough. For him, it was not. Because this was more than a script. It was his life, rewritten with courage. He turned down the offers, again and again. Hunger returned, doubt crept closer, but he held his ground with a quiet, stubborn belief that if the story was his, the role had to be his too. Finally, a deal came, smaller, riskier, but on his terms. He accepted. The film was made with limited resources, but limitless heart. And when Rocky reached the world, it didn't just succeed, it roared. It became a symbol of resilience, a story that echoed far beyond the screen. With his first earnings, he did something that mattered more than fame. He found the man who had bought his dog and brought him home. The world would remember the awards, the success, the legacy, but the real victory had happened long before. It was the moment a man chose belief over comfort, purpose over survival, and refused to sell the one thing that mattered most, himself. One story can change everything.
Subscribe to Peasney for more. Like, comment, and share to keep the inspiration alive.